EveryMatrix stole the headlines in the summer of 2024 as the iGaming supplier acquired FSB Technology. Since then, it has integrated the business into its umbrella and is serving the FSB client base. One of the FSB Technology clients to commit to the wider portfolio of EveryMatrix solutions is BetGoodwin, a UK and Irish brand which will now leverage the OddsMatrix end-to-end sports betting software. I'm Charlie Horner, and today I'm joined by BetGoodwin CEO Julian Head and EveryMatrix Senior Sales Director Russell Colvin, who are here to chat about their collaboration and EveryMatrix's solutions. Julian, Russell, thanks a lot for joining us today. Please could you just start off by telling us a little bit about the background of the deal and why BetGoodwin is partnering with EveryMatrix? Maybe Russell, if we come to you first.
Sure, yeah. Hi, Charlie. BetGoodwin have been a partner of FSB since January 22, and over the years we've built up a very good relationship with the guys at BetGoodwin and witnessed the kind of fast growth of the business. So I think this is a really exciting deal for EveryMatrix to do with BetGoodwin, extending that relationship in this multi-year deal. And it's also, testament to the EveryMatrix product. BetGoodwin indicated very early on that they were interested in looking at the technology, and I think we're relatively excited from an early stage about the prospect of moving over to the EveryMatrix platform.
Fantastic. And Julian, do you have any thoughts to add there about the background of the deal?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, good morning to you, Charlie. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about the story of our situation. I've been a bookmaker for 31 years in retail, and 11 years ago sold the chops to Corals. The sort of writing was on the wall for the FOBTs as we knew them, so I thought I'd sell while the going was good. And the idea was to go online. So we dipped our toe in the water. We took out a little white label agreement with a company. And it wasn't a brilliant success, really. I don't think the market was ready for a new entrant. I don't think we particularly knew what we were doing. And the software of the site was absolutely rubbish. So we ditched that after a year. And what we thought we'd do is set up a telephone business and buy some on-course pitches and then have another look at going online potentially a few years later when hopefully the software had caught up. So that's exactly what we did. And the telephone business went from strength to strength. And I'm pleased to say we're the busiest telephone betting business in Great Britain, certainly by volume of bets, probably not by turnover. And so 3 years ago, we felt it was a great time to launch online. And so we did the deal with FSB. And I'm pleased to say it's gone from strength to strength. Contract was coming up to an end around about this time. So we were looking at other suppliers also. So the takeover of EveryMatrix was absolutely perfectly timed. I met up fairly soon with Arthur Barker of EveryMatrix, who was negotiating the potential new deal. I was impressed by him. We went over to Bucharest and I met the governor out there, Ebby Gross, and it was just, I had a great feel for the business. The technology was far superior than what we're used to at the moment. So I felt, I'm happy to commit a long-term contract with EveryMatrix.
Fantastic. That sounds like a great journey that you've been on over the last few years. And Julian, we'll stay with you for this next one. Really, I'd just like to get an idea of what your plans are for the UK and Irish markets and sort of get to the crux of why EveryMatrix is the go-to partner for you to help you achieve those aims, really.
Yeah, well, we've been reasonably happy with FSB. We've had our ups and downs, but it has been a partnership, and they have helped us to get to where we are today. We would like a little bit more technology and features, and it looks like EveryMatrix can bring that to the table. We particularly like the idea of a better casino, being able to put our own prices online, and we felt both these things will help us, take the business forward.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. And Russell, I just want to bring you in here and talk about sort of EveryMatrix's plans for the UK and Ireland as well, and maybe how how has the FSB Tech acquisition sort of helped in that regard, in particular with these markets?
Sure. I mean, the genesis of the EveryMatrix acquisition of FSB was around the fact that EveryMatrix had this ambition to expand in regulated markets, and particularly Western markets like the UK and Ireland, and FSB had a kind of long-standing reputation for their product in the UK market, specifically around the racing product, which is obviously is very important in the UK market. So I think the acquisition effectively delivers that to EveryMatrix, not only in kind of the knowledge of the market itself, but also in the skills of teams like the trading team, and quants, for example, around building models for the UK market. So it's a really nice kind of collaboration of those people. So essentially, it's more about the experience in the market. As you know, all the partners are going to be moved over to EveryMatrix, the EveryMatrix platform. So that racing product is being built from the ground up. So very ambitious, but I think what we'll deliver will be fantastic.
Great, and yeah, it definitely sounds like an ambitious project, but an exciting one at the same time. And this deal, this BetGoodwin and EveryMatrix deal, sort of encompasses many different elements of the EveryMatrix platform. And I guess it's a process going from just the FSB side to the wider EveryMatrix platform. So what has that integration process been like, and when can we see the effects of this? Maybe if we come to Russell first about how it sort of impacts the EveryMatrix side, and then Julian will come to you about how it's been for BetGoodwin.
Yeah, look, I mean, this is a massive deal for EveryMatrix, and the kind of allocation of resource that's been applied to these integrations and the building of that racing product has been phenomenal. Obviously, as I mentioned, we're in the process of building that in-house racing product out, and that's actually going really well with a number of integrations and developments being completed already. So really excited to kind of to deliver that and then migrate our operators over to the EveryMatrix solution. I think the EveryMatrix product range is massive, in comparison to that FSB could offer. Things like Partner Matrix and Loyalty Engine and all these other tools that will be available for the likes of BetGoodwin to take advantage of and grow their business even further.
And Julian, what's the integration process looking like from BetGoodwin's perspective? How is the process working behind the scenes?
Well, behind the scenes, it seems to be going very smoothly. Obviously, proof is in the pudding, but I have every confidence it's going to be a brilliant product. We have regular meetings with EveryMatrix where they're working on the site. We've got visuals of the site now. Any little changes we want in colour or features, they're doing for us. And the great thing is they're not rushing it. We've got the FSB platform at the moment, and particularly the horse racing. I think they want to get the product just right, which is what we want before it's launched.
Right, and it's fantastic that you bring up the horse racing product, because one significant part of this deal is the use of OddsMatrix's in-house horse racing product. So what role will this play in BetGoodwin's plans for the UK and Ireland, and why is this product so key? Maybe Julian, if you'd like to pick that one up first, and we'll come to Russell afterwards.
Yeah, sure, Charlie. Horse racing is vitally important. It's a little bit of a poison chalice because it's very hard to make a profit sometimes. We have enormous data rights, levy, obviously duty, and you have to win a good margin to make it pay. However, the UK public demand it. And it is a very important part of our business. It's what I've been used to all my life, horse racing. And we do specialise on our horse racing product. So this was big consideration with EveryMatrix. Obviously, they've got a superb platform that's a great success worldwide. But what they didn't have was this horse racing product that is just really unique to the UK. The great thing with them, they're not rushing it. They're listening to us, and other partners who are coming on board, and they don't want to launch until they've got it absolutely spot on, which I think is brilliant. And looking at some of the features, it's going to be a better product than we've got at the moment.
Great. And Russell, would you like to just come in on that and tell us a little bit about the horse racing product? What are some of the features and what can we expect from it?
Well, I mean, the first step is to build something that is equal to the product that FSB delivered, which in itself was a fantastic product. But obviously, there's a lot involved in actually getting to that stage. So that's kind of the first focus. And like I said before, it's going well at the minute. And like Julian said, you know, we are going to be taking our time with it. We're not going to rush something out that is substandard. So that's important to us, but this is kind of phase one. You know, as if you look at EveryMatrix and the new product releases that come out throughout the year, such as Loyalty Engine that we released a couple of months back. You know, we're always looking to improve that product. So and racing will be no different to that. We'll be looking to enhance that and just improve that offer for our customers and obviously the end user.
Brilliant. No, it sounds like an exciting time ahead. And Russell, I just want to stick with you for a little while and just talk a little bit about the last few months, because the deal was announced in July and we've obviously had a few months since then. So I was just interested about the last few months and the integration of FSB into the EveryMatrix umbrella. How has that been for you, and what is the process like of working with some of these FSB partners?
Yeah, look, it's been a bit of a whirlwind over the last few months, but all positive, certainly from my perspective. We made it, our mission to speak to operators as early as we could in this process to kind of reassure and actually present some of the features and functionality within the EveryMatrix platform that as FSB we thought were amazing. So that process started relatively early on, and I think we've kind of maintained that level of communication with partners as we progress through this. So yeah, look, it's been very positive from my side, I'm very happy that we've kind of been integrated into that team.
Great. It's nice to look back over the last few months and some of the developments that have happened. Now I just want to look ahead finally, maybe over the next 12 months. What can we expect from both BetGoodwin and EveryMatrix? Are there any further collaborations in the pipeline that we can expect to see? Julian, maybe starting with you.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to the future with EveryMatrix. We're not after world domination. There's plenty more market share to be won in the UK and Ireland. And so we're going to hope for continued growth the way we're going. You know, the customers in the UK, they demand a tip-top service. I think we're one of only 3 companies, actually, UK-based bookmakers who've got a rating of great on Trustpilot of 4 or more. So we're going to continue with that, and hopefully that keeps customer loyalty going. So, it's all good for the future.
Excellent. And Russell, you have the final word. What can we expect from EveryMatrix in the next year or so?
Well, I think the important thing for us at the minute is to get the operators migrated over to the EveryMatrix platform as soon as we've got that racing product delivered. So and then obviously from then on, it's going to be quite exciting to see what we can do with with BetGoodwin and other partners in terms of growing that business. The EveryMatrix sportsbook alone has some fantastic features and functionality. You know, we cover 11 sports with Bet Builders as an example. So it's a really kind of feature and product rich solution that we're looking forward to seeing the growth of our existing partners once migrated.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing this partnership develop. Julian, thanks very much for joining us. Russell, thanks to you as well, and thanks to our audience for watching. And we'll see you next time.